All right. Good evening, West Texans, and all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. It's a quick broadcast tonight. We're in the midst of Texas Tech and Cincinnati, 22-20 right now. Cincinnati 7:33. Going live updates. We'll get your thoughts on the game and everything else. I wanted to go on tonight just because I figured it'll probably be a little late on a weeknight to do a round ball rewind with you guys. So we jump in now. We'll say where Texas Tech is and everything else. Now, we got that Tuesday's Best brought to you by Kyle Rogers, Remax Realty, our realtor in Raiderland. We give you a Tuesday's Best topic. You only have to make one call, not two, to get the best realtor in Raiderland. Tonight, two greatest college football teams of all time. We saw Ohio State get the national championship last night over Notre Dame in a game that was a blowout, then it wasn't a blowout, then it was like if you had 8.5 or 9 on the hook, a little different. A little different, right? And can we agree on one thing? Move up the college football championship game to either January 1st or the first Monday in January, whatever works. Screw the Rose Bowl. Sorry. This January 20th thing doesn't work. In three, in two. Good evening, West Texans, all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt. You start your day at theraiderland.com. You did today, taking on the Tuesday's Best, two greatest college football teams you've ever seen, greatest college football champions of all time. Brought to you by Kyle Rogers, the aforementioned Kyle Rogers, real estate agent with Remax here in the Hubaplex. Buying, selling, you need to call Kyle. And then by South Lanes College. A lot of great Red Raiders started off as great Texans. Find out what they can do. They've got continuing education classes. They got all sorts of stuff. You can go take like a culinary class, learn how to cook. Wouldn't be bad. So get your thoughts and your comments in early on. Early on in the game, Texas Tech was 1 of 8 3-point shooting. Stop shooting so many three-pointers. You're not good at it. They have moderated out over the last 4 minutes or so. Now 5 of 13. That's 38%. That's still a lot of misses early on. Tech 48% from the field. But of the first 8 shots, I believe Tech only took 1 from inside the arc. Now, Texas Tech, first lead of the night with 6:33 to go, 26-25. And hello, Kevin Overton, 6 points. Hawkins has got 5 on the night. He does have a three-pointer. And Cadillac Anderson sitting there with 6 points tonight, 2 of 3 long range. Toppin, 9 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And then let's see, D. Will, I think he's struggling. He's hurting. 7 minutes, and then no points. Then Chance McMillan, 3 points on a 3. So there we are right now, tied up as we speak. You get your thoughts and your comments in. Again, not going to go too long tonight, but I did want to jump on. I did want to jump on and get a few things in here tonight before we come back big tomorrow. The talking box is on. Dang right, the talking box is on. Why would it not be on? We try to be here for you every day. All right, so reasons why this game is important. HoopsHD.com, Bracketville.wordpress. The two sites you guys pay attention to, that the only sites that matter, talking about the NCAA tournament seeding, that's what you want right now, right? You started the day with your best HD nitty-gritty rating of the year at 32. That's an 8-9 line game. Right now, I think they've got them, Hoops HD has them on the nitty-gritty as the last 8 seed in the field. That's good because 2 weeks ago you weren't in the field. And if you were just like barely here. So why does tonight matter? As you sit here with 5:15 and rolling, tied up 29-29 with Cincinnati. Why does it matter? You can't give away the win against Arizona. That the Big 12 this year, not bad, but just not as good as it has been, that you just show up. And even if you lose, you played a really good team, and it helps you out. Now let's go to Bracketville.wordpress. Dave Ammon's bracket today had them as an 8 seed. That's really, really good because for the last 2 weeks, Texas Tech had been flirting on that last 4 seeded team, not in the play-in. And you start today with a legitimate NCAA tournament team for the first time all year. Highest numbers we've seen all year. 4:42 to go, cruising in on the dead ball timeout in Texas Tech with the 32-29 lead. Texas Tech now getting hot. 5 of their last 5 field goals they've made. Meanwhile, Cincinnati trying to keep pace. They've made 5 of their last 7. It's still 9 points leading the way for Kevin Overton. Where did you come from, Kevin, tonight? 3 of 4 on the night, 2 of 3 long range. Texas Tech tonight, 6 of 14 on threes, 0 of 3 for Cincinnati. And Texas Tech tonight, 2 of 2 at the line. Cincinnati's getting to the line. Tech's not getting to the line. They're getting to the line, 7 of 8. That's why they're hanging around right now. Because they're only, I say they're only shooting. They're not shooting threes. They're driving in. They saw, I think, what happened in Lubbock against Iowa State, and they realized you got to attack downhill. Attack downhill against Tech. So they're 57% from the field, 7 of 8 at the line. Texas Tech getting back on the board with a Overton layup, 35-31 now to go in the first half. By the way, all of this, in case anybody at Learfield Sports is watching, I'm not watching the game. I'm keeping up with the stat box. That is totally legal to do. We can have the conversations, and I'm not, ahead of the game or anything else. All right, so that, and I wanted to get out tonight before we get out of here. Can we all be in agreement? Move up the College Football Championship game to either January 1st, and every year we play it on January 1st. And we start the college football season a week earlier, and we work backwards from January 1. And we tell the Rose Bowl, hey, you get the title game every 4 years or whatever, but deal with it. The cool sunset still happens a week before in the semifinals. You can do that. Because I was totally disconnected to it yesterday and last night. And it just, I'm sorry, I'm into basketball. I'm into college basketball now. I'm into NFL playoffs. Nothing about it just made, screamed, oh, I got to turn the TV on. I got to watch this. We'll see what the ratings look like. They ought to be good. Two fairly national teams, I say fairly, 2 national teams. They should be good ratings. But they'll be better if you give it back to the standalone college era, I think, of college football in the last 2 weeks of the year going into January 1st. You do that, I think it'll be off the charts. You can beat, I think, the NFL if you do that. We'll see if they want to do it. All right, we're going to get out of here tonight. I told you it was going to be quick. We just wanted to jump on right now. Latest update. You got 3:17 left in a dead ball timeout with Tech up 35-31. I think Texas Tech will end up winning this game by about 10 to 12 points. Nobody really in any sort of foul trouble right now for Tech. That's really good. D. Will, obviously limited right now. He's just not getting into it. But, hey, Overton, glad to have you at the party tonight. And just, man, Anderson just keeps giving you reasons to put him on the floor with 8 points right now with 3:17 to go in the first half. Want you to jump on with us in the morning on the website, theraiderland.com. It'll be time for a What If Wednesday. We'll give you an alternate history question that you guys can chime in on, and then we'll be off and running. We'll recap this game in its entirety. Tomorrow we'll also have Raider basketball tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock in Houston. So all that is good. All right, let's see. Sorry, I missed some comments coming in. Jacob, bye. Hi. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Overton, good. Yeah. College football should do like the NFL, conference championship game, then begin playoffs the very next week. They got to back time it from the day you want the championship game. We can't be taking off multiple weeks. Into the regular season, just like high school in the state of Texas, we're rolling into the playoffs. All right? That's what you got to do. Thumbs up to you. Thumbs up to you. All right. Like I said, just wanted to jump in, have a little fun, get our thoughts in, mainly the idea of how important this game is because of where you put yourself on the nitty-gritty number and on that 8-9 line going in. Don't give back anything tonight. That, if Tech doesn't win tonight, this ain't a good loss. You got to go win. I think they will from here. I like where Texas Tech is trending right now, but just quit shooting the damn threes. What do you mean, man? 47%, 7 of 15. Go get layups and get fouled and go to the rim. By the way, Tech does that. A couple of free throws by Cadillac Anderson, 37-31. If you want to, you can share this with folks, invite them in. Otherwise, go check out everything we do on the website, theraiderland.com, on Twitter at Ryan Hyatt Media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It don't cost nothing. We'll pay attention to Tech basketball the rest of the way tonight. We'll see you in the morning on the website. Thanks for jumping in.